What the fuck is up, YouTube? No camera today, we just got out of the fucking shower. In that shower, I was thinking, man, God, I haven't opened some Wizard 101 packs in a while. I got that itch, I got that itch to spend money, to not get shit, to get the worst gear ever, and then that made me realize, maybe some of y'all don't know what are the best packs to gamble on in Wizard 101. So let's talk about it. So as you can see here, I am a degenerate gambler. Let's see how many mounts we have just on this account. And here's the thing, guys. I'm a big mount guy. I care a lot about the mounts that I have in the game. I don't know why, but I just do. We got a bunch of 1 days, 7 days, but we got the Combat Badger Perm, and we got the Life Ghulture Perm. Let's start off with the Life Ghulture here, okay? So we're going to go into the Crown Shop like you do. We're going to go to packs, Horde and Lore packs. If you buy pet snacks packs, you're an idiot. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to put it nicely. If you buy booster packs, you're an idiot too. Let's just take a look at what you get out of Mulinda's green thumb pack. I love Mulinda, life school teacher, but oh my fucking god, holy scammer. Holy scammer. I mean, wow. Okay, I mean, you could get some like jewels and stuff. Is there Pierce in here actually? Oh my god, there's perm mounts in this? What the fuck? Okay, wait, these might be worth it then. Defense, we don't like that. Yeah, whatever. You're not buying these anyways. If you buy them, you're lost. Let's talk about how I got this specific mount that I'm on right now. And let's talk about why I even want it in the first place. So, some mounts in this game... Also, by the way, mounts in this game are 50% speed on console, and on PC, all of them are actually 40%. So you're actually going to be moving faster on console than you are on PC, which actually makes it like that 10% kind of worth getting a good mount. You can just buy a 1-day mount every single day with like 2,000 gold. That's completely fine. If you want to spend money, this is the video for you. So let's get into how... Also, yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. This mount specifically gives 3 damage, and this isn't, 3 damage, this is 3% more damage, so pretty good. One of the only mounts in the games that actually give damage besides the Bronto mounts, but we're going to talk about that in a minute here. So let's go ahead and open the Crown Shop. So, let's move on to Road Warriors. Road Warriors, dude, I want this mount on my death so bad. I mean, I know a bunch of people who have this one. 62% speed also, by the way. That is actually insane. That is so fast. That's matched for like the fastest speed in the game on PC, so pretty crazy. The actual gear from this, not great. Gives a lot of pierce. It's ugly as fuck though, so that's not great. These are clean though. These are absolutely clean. Road Legend Skull, dude. I mean, casting with this on a death is like actually fire, bro. Wait, why is this myth in... Nah, that's fucked up. They didn't make this the death one? Why is like the all black, like the blue and... Or ice and myth? That's fucked up. Okay, so that's kind of annoying. Got another one here that's also purple for like storm. That's kind of cool, but you really want to get this pack if you're on a death. Immortal Spellements packs. These are really not that worth it. Honestly, I might actually buy one of these packs just because we were farming this dungeon the other day, and this is actually the one that I wanted. It's very cool. But this gear you can actually just get from the dungeon that I was farming the other day. I'll throw it up right now. I'll know what to do next time.
Gotcha.
I got a fucking thing too. What shit does this give? Queen Calypso. Hepatitis.
I got 6 heavy.
I got 7. 6, 7. Okay, Wisteria packs. Okay, if you are a life wizard, this is a great way to get Pigsy. I opened a few of these. Low-key a waste trying to get it because I didn't. But you're guaranteed to either get one of these 3 things in the pack. The other gear itself is actually not too bad either. The wand, actually, I had one of these wands. I think I had this one. Yes, I had this one, and it actually carried me like pretty much through Chrysalis. It was pretty good, so not the worst pack. Grizzleheim Lore pack. Grizzleheim Lore pack is, it's like one of those things, like you could either farm the dungeon or you can just open these packs instead. For the Life Wizard, this is how you're going to get Ratspin, which is incredibly important. But at the same time, you can just get all of this stuff by farming the dungeon with gold keys in Grizzleheim, so really would not recommend buying this pack unless you have like a couple left to get on Ratspin. That's like a good way to finish it off. Pause. See a lot of people opening it for this wand specifically. Actually very cool. Like actually very cool wand. Probably on the ice would be best. Got the boots are kind of cool. The robe is pretty cool. I don't really like the hat, but I mean this would look really cool on like an ice or something like that, honestly. So maybe I'll open it up on my ice. Really not liking the mounts, to be honest. They are fast mounts, but not really my thing. You know, I kind of like more like animal mounts instead of the like rocket ship. So yeah, it's kind of bright. I mean, dude, this would be nice on my fucking life. Actually, I might open some of these packs, but gear. Oh my God! Wait a minute. I did not know this pack had drip like that. Okay, well, shit, maybe. Like, I have this one, put it on my Fire Wizard, it looks great. This on a Death would look amazing. You know, this on a Life would look amazing. The wands themselves are actually pretty decent, too. You know, at level 130, got a Maycast, got some good damage. The actual, like, armor is... That would be really cool on a Death, actually. This would be a cool Death one. It even gives Oni no Death. That's actually... not bad, okay. That on a Fire would actually be really cool too. I don't think I've gotten any of the uniforms though. It's kind of hard to get, 1 in 53. That's the nice thing about console 2. Down here, it shows like all the drop rates that you actually could get on these items, so that's nice. Oh my God, I've gotten so many of these, dude. These are so fucking ugly. Yeah, the hats are horrible. Oh my God. Spellemento Pharaoh's packs. And by the way, guys, we are going to get to the most OP packs in the game. We're kind of just going through ones that are not the greatest but have some cool stuff in it. This is another one that you can farm from a dungeon in Croctopia. However, drop rates are really low, and honestly, there might even be better in this pack. 1 out of 100 sounds like the same. The Mander Pelican is honestly, in my opinion, one of the best mounts in the game. That's pretty cool. The Crocodile too, this pack has some great mounts. I've opened some. The only problem is you are going to get a lot of housing items, like, and they're all Croctopia, so I just throw them away. So you're kind of risking that. Like the wands, dude. The wands are fucking sick. The wands are actually so cool. And they don't have like class identity, so you can actually use them on any single class that you want. The mounts are pretty hard to get. The gear is actually kind of cool. Like this would be cool for a life like druid kind of thing. They also have ones for like, yeah, like a death fire kind of thing. That'd be pretty cool on a death. Looks wise, I think that it's like hit or miss. Dude, I wanted this so bad in my life, but I just could not pull it. May honestly go back and try to get this. This is just like so cool for a life, like the mushrooms and everything. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Honestly, I would open this pack just for the looks. The gear is not insane or overpowered or anything like that, but it is great just for the looks to stitch. Okay, now we are getting to the big dog packs. The Primeval Horde pack is known as one of the best packs to open in this game, and that is because they have stacking bonuses with the Fossil Avengers set. So let's say you have the headgear, and let's say that you have like either the uniform, the wand, or even the mounts. Like the mounts are great too. These are one of the best mounts in the game, and the drop rates aren't even that bad, 1 out of 150. So let's say you're stacking the mount with one of the gear pieces, you're actually going to get a decent amount of damage out of it. So that's one of the things that people like to do. They like to open these packs and get some good damage out of it, while also getting like a mount or something cool to stitch to your character. So one of the best packs to actually open in this game. Now, I have opened less than 10 packs of these, and I have pulled 2 Ghultures, which people say is incredibly lucky, but if you think about it, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one for each class, and it is a 1 out of 350 chance. So it actually makes it a little better trying to open one of these. Still, it is very, very difficult. 1 in 350. Trying to get that specific one you need is incredibly hard to do. But with that being said, if you do not want to open many packs, like you're not trying to get 2 things from like the Primeval Horde pack, you could just try to get one of these mounts. And oh my god, balance is terrible. Oh my god, the balance one only gives you 2. That's so funny, bro. But actually, well, if you get that one, I think you can actually just put this on any class because it's not school specific. With that being said, wow, that is like actually sad for balance because the rest of these have 3. Even life has 3 damage. But yeah, the pets themselves are actually kind of cool. Not great spells. This would be really good for like an ice low level. That would be pretty good. Same thing with not really a balance. You get it at 16. Who cares? The wands themselves, I have one of these. Not great damage. May cast of a dactyl. That was kind of cool. Yeah, you honestly are really only opening these packs for the mounts, and you get that little bit of damage, so it is pretty much pay to win at that point. And as you can see, I got very lucky on my life and fire. Can you get the fuck out of the camera, bitch? But moving on, we are going to move on to Professor's Horde. Again, if I were to say the top 3 packs that you should be buying in this game, it's going to be Primeval, Ghulture, and now Professor's Horde. And here is a reason for this. One, there are so many mounts in this pack. Again, the drop rates are abysmal, but you get so many like different ones that it is actually like a good chance that you're going to pull like at least one from this. On the other hand, these staffs are sick, bro. Not only do they look so cool, they also are just like pretty decent high level. Yeah, like they're not amazing, but that at the same time, I have very, very good gear at the moment, so it kind of gets outshined. But for level like 150, this gear is pretty good, man. I mean, even like the robes and stuff, like you can see here for a balance, that's pretty decent. Death, that's pretty good. 10 pierce, bro. 10 pierce is really good. Let's go to the life one just to like kind of compare it. Okay. So you get 6 pierce, which is almost as good as like the gear that I have. 3 less damage. So if you're really not trying to farm dungeons, this is a great pack to open for really overpowered gear late game. Also, in the Fanciful Fairy pack, I would never open these because, you know, too girly for my taste, but you know, a lot of people do like them. There is also gear in here that is actually pretty good. Like, I've heard that this gear is actually like some of the best gear you can get late game. Let's try to go to life one. Yeah, okay. So you're getting 4 pierce, you're getting 12 damage, you are getting 17 more damage. That's better than the wand I have. That is actually insane, bro. You're getting 8 pierce, actually. What the hell? I almost just choked reading that. Dude, this pack is insane for gear. How good are these stats? I've just really, like, I realize why I don't open these. Let me see. 7 pierce, 33 damage. Wow. Wow. This is identical. It has more health too. And 16 resist. Wow. Okay. So the actual look of these, not really my thing. Might be your thing. But they are overpowered, dude. This gear gives like crazy stats late game. So definitely worth opening. And we're gonna end it right here. Never, ever, ever buy this. You get like, dude, you get like 6 or 7. I didn't mean to do that. You get, yeah, 7 snacks, and they're like, you get some mega snacks, great. Bro, just start a couch potato farm. Stop being lazy. Do some gardening. Don't spend 2,500 crowns on this, dude. That is such a waste of money. It's not even funny. That kind of rhymed. I might start saying that. Yeah, with that being said, man, if you're gonna open packs, be smart about it. If you want a specific mount, maybe just do the gold key runs instead. But if you're opening packs for gear, remember to be smart about what you're opening. Actually look at the stats, because here's the thing. I'm level 170 on this account. But on my other accounts, like my level 41, it will only give me gear that is scaled to level 40. So that gear is going to get outpaced so quick. So you should wait until your max level to actually open this if you're looking for gear. But if you're looking for just cool mounts, I would definitely recommend just opening them based on what mount you want to get, like me. And with that being said, that's pretty much all there is to say about mounts. Save your money, unless you're like me, and spend it all on cool shit. Okay, see you next time.